Things have been a little bit harder than usual in the house that we are currently in. And there's one more reason that I haven't mentioned yet. You may have already guessed it, but I am going to let you wonder just a little bit longer. So stick around to the end of the video where I will explain everything. Good morning. We are getting ready to head to the zoo today, but we are stopping first to get some coffee. I try to only get coffee like once a week from someplace and then drink it at home all the other days. Actually, today I didn't get a coffee though. I got an iced chai because I was really craving one, so that's what I got. We are getting the iced chai and then heading over to my sister's though. My cousins and my other sister Cecilia is here from Wisconsin, and so we thought that it would be a really fun day to just go to the zoo. We all got some tickets to go to the zoo for free, so we are excited about that. Anyway, so I chose Starbucks because I trust their chais. I like their chais. I've had them before, and so I know that I'll like it. So I got the girls some cake pops. We don't normally come to Starbucks and get treats like this, so today is kind of a special day. And then I got some egg bites as well. So I haven't been doing much in terms of homemaking except for like the bare essentials, I guess. Baking supper and, you know, just like food to eat. Not really baking a whole lot of extra stuff just because it's been so hot. We have air conditioning downstairs. However, it's not central AC, it's just a unit, and it only really heats up the living room and not the kitchen, so it's been very hot, as you can imagine. Also, you know, just not having all of my cooking utensils and stuff I normally use. They're mostly packed up in the storage unit, so we've been just kind of using the stuff that's available at the house that we're at now. And there's also another reason why I haven't been doing quite as much. I will tell you guys later on in the video though, so stay tuned for that. Let me know if you have any guesses as to why I maybe haven't been doing so much. So right now we got our stuff. I got my chai, which I ordered just a small one. And so we're going to head over to my sister's and go from there.
Lost again, going back around. Counting all the time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway heart, halfway heart. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm
So both of the girls fell asleep. We finally made it back from the zoo. Thank goodness we only live about 10 or 15 minutes away from the zoo, so it's really not that far away, but it was so hot today. We spent a lot of our time in different places with air conditioning, so the aquarium and just their other buildings that they have that have animals indoors. So we were very happy that they had those. We didn't really get to walk outside very much and see the animals that were outdoor, unfortunately, but we do plan on going again to see more of the outdoor animals. We have another ticket for next month, so I think we will do that again. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler when we go. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty red. I got a lot of sun today, even just from walking around on the zoo campus and not actually looking too much at the animals. Overall, it was a fun day. We didn't actually get to the zoo until a lot later than I thought we would. We just kind of decided to eat lunch at my sister's house, which is fine. We didn't really have any strict rule as to what we would do. So we had a lot of fun. So this was the first house that we toured. We really liked how it had pretty much all new appliances and a fireplace, as well as a nice sized backyard too. Everything was well maintained and very well taken care of or newly renovated, which was super nice. It was a bit small, but that's okay. I think that we could certainly make this work. It also didn't have a basement, but that wasn't too big of an issue either. In the backyard, there was also this shed that you see here that actually has electrical hooked up to it, so that was pretty cool. And then there was house number 2, which was like a classic old house. It even had that old house smell. Everything was functional, but there were a lot of things that needed to be updated. We really liked the location of this house as well as the backyard. However, I just don't think that we are going to be able to get this one, especially since it needs all new electrical and the loan probably won't cover a house like this one that needs so much work to be done with it. And then this is house number 3, which right away we saw a bunch of red flags, including the roof that needed to be completely redone, and there were some windows that were broken. The house smelled like cigarettes really, really badly because of the carpet in it, and it just wasn't a very nice place. However, it did have a decent sized backyard. One of the biggest takeaways with looking at all of these houses is that pictures can certainly be deceiving. So we were definitely deceived with this one, I would say, and we knew right away that this was not the place for us. And honestly, even from the video, it doesn't seem like it's that bad. It does need a lot of work though, and we just don't have the money to put into a place like this. Okay, so before I get into what books I'm currently reading right now, camera is unfortunately ruined. I usually leave my camera on the counter, and I do that to keep it out of reach of the kids. Well, I left it there, and this morning my husband accidentally knocked it into a pot of water that was just there soaking a pan, and I know I shouldn't have left it there. I didn't even think that that would be an issue. I just kind of put my camera there, plugged it in for the night, and went to bed. And so I don't have the footage of me saying what I'm about to say next, which is, if you've guessed it, yes, I am pregnant. So I am due in late January, early February. And yeah, we are super excited about it. I went to the midwife last week and we heard the heartbeat and everything. So baby is looking good.
We had it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Louder too. Hi, baby.
But anyway, so I'm using my phone to film, and yes, as you can see, my hair is all wet, so this is as real as it gets. I just took a shower. But anyway, I am super excited. So is my husband and the girls. And yeah, we just can't wait to meet the baby. So that's one, or I guess another major life update that is happening right now. We aren't sure yet if it's a boy or a girl. We do hope on finding out, just because if it's a boy, we've already had 2 girls, and so we'd really like to be prepared for a boy with baby boy clothes and all that, but we shall see. Also, one of the clips that I had on my camera was of me journaling, and so I just wanted to show a quick journal that I've been journaling in, just because it won't actually be shown in the video anymore of me sitting down and actually doing it. But this is my journal that I got, and here is the back with a quote. I guess it's kind of backwards, but it's always call upon your heavenly Father. He's beside you, never leaves you. He is closer to you than yourself. And it's from Saint Joseph the Hesychast, the quote. So it's a very beautiful journal. I love the matte feel to it. So anyway, it's from Orthodox Designs, I believe they're called. So I will put their name in the description as well as on the screen in case you're interested. They have a lot of cool products, including stickers, mugs, that sort of a thing. So definitely go check them out, especially if you need to get someone a gift. We also went yesterday and looked at 2 houses. Unfortunately, none of these houses were winners. The first house was all right. However, it needed a lot of updates, electrical, stuff like that, in order for us to even be able to get a loan for the house. The second house was just not good at all. You walked in and whoever had been there before smoked a lot, and so the carpet had absorbed that smell, and it was so bad when we walked in there. And unfortunately, you can't really tell this stuff a lot of times from pictures, so it is always nice to go and tour a house. However, you just never know what you'll find. However, the first house we went to is definitely a winner, and so if we can't find anything else, then the first house is going to be the one. So I am reading Fertile Ground, of course, since I'm pregnant. This takes you through each week of pregnancy, and also just a little bit of a trigger warning here. It does have a section on miscarriage, so if you're interested, I got mine from Amazon, but I think there are also some other bookstores that are Orthodox that also have the book too. So go check it out. I will try to leave it linked down below in the description box, as well as another book that I'm currently reading right now, which is Our Thoughts Determine Our Lives by Elder Thaddeus. So this goes over his life and the teachings that he has to offer us. It's a very beautiful book. I read it once before, but didn't finish it. And my spiritual father recommended it to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it back up again and reread it and try to get as much out of it as I possibly can. And so there you have it. Those are 2 books that I recommend. I have gotten some comments in the past asking for books that I'm reading that are Orthodox, and so that's what I'm currently working on. I really hope to just be someone who reads more often. I used to read all the time, and then I kind of stopped, but I love reading and I always forget how beneficial and wonderful it is until I actually do it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I am sorry once again if it's been kind of all over the place. However, this format is what really works for me right now, especially being pregnant. And I just wanted to also tell you guys about the pregnancy because first of all, I'm super excited and I'm terrible at keeping secrets, but also some of my videos might look a little bit different going forward as far as like what I'm doing and as much as I'm doing. Sometimes it's just harder, especially when you're not feeling your greatest. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Please come back again next week for another video, and I hope that you all have a lovely, peaceful week. Until next time, bye.